immortal technique. Revolutionary Volume 2. Yeah. Broadcasting live from Harlem, New York. Let the truth be known. You better watch what the fuck flies out of your mouth, or I'ma hijack a plane and fly it into your house. Burn your apartment with your family tied to the couch.
Buckling under pressure, the White House was finally agreeing to a deal. But in a stunning series of revelations, it soon appeared that the White House was stacking the odds against an investigation it had not wanted in the first place.
The president named a supporter, Dr. Henry Kissinger, Secretary of State in the Nixon and Ford administrations, to head the panel.
He has a penchant for secrecy, which is not what's needed here. There are questions about his role in Vietnam, his role in the coup in Chile.
Several family members approached Kissinger and requested a meeting at his office in New York. Prior to the meeting, Kristen Breitweiser conducted a thorough investigation of Kissinger's potential conflicts of interest.
Probably much to the chagrin of some of the people in the room, Lori asked some very pointed questions. Would you have any Saudi American clients that you would like to tell us about? And he was very uncomfortable, kind of twisting and turning on the couch. And then she asked whether he had any clients by the name of Bin Laden. And he just about fell off his couch.
Former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger stepped down from the position Friday.
Slit your throat so when you scream, only blood comes out. I doubt that there could ever be a more wicked MC, cause AIDS-infested child molesters are sicker than me. I see the world for what it is, beyond the white and the black. The way the government downplays historical facts, cause the United States sponsored the rise of the Third Reich, just like the CIA trained terrorists how to fight, build bombs and sneak box cutters onto a flight. When I was a child, the devil himself bought me a mic, but I refused to offer, cause God sent me to strike with skills unused like fallopian tubes on a dike. My words will expose George Bush and Bin Laden as two separate parts of the same seven-headed dragon. And you can't fathom the truth, so you don't hear me. You think Illuminati's just a fucking conspiracy theory? That's why conservative racists are all running shit, and your phone is tapped by the federal government. So I'm jamming frequencies in your brain when you speak to me. Technique of rip.
Is it possible that just a plane crash could have collapsed these buildings, or would it have required the sort of prior positioning of other explosives in the building? What do you think?
No, my sense is that just one, the velocity of the plane and the fact that you have a plane filled with fuel hitting that building that burned, the velocity of the plane certainly had an impact on the structure itself. And then the fact that it burned and you had that intense heat probably weakened the structure as well. And I think it was simply the planes hitting the buildings and causing the collapse.
Rapper to pieces indecently, pack weapons illegally, cause I'm never hesitant. Sniper scoping a commission, controlling the president. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song. And the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. Yeah. I hacked the Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican-manufactured white powder pestilence. Marine Corps flak vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano. Turn a Sambo into a soldier with just one line. So here's the truth about the system that'll fuck up your mind. They gave Al-Qaeda $6 billion in 1989 to 1992, and now the last chapters of Revelations are coming true. And I know a lot of people find it hard to swallow this, cause subliminal bigotry makes you hate my politics, but you act like America wouldn't destroy 2 buildings in a country that was sponsoring bombs dropped on our children. I was watching the towers, and though I wasn't the closest, I saw them crumble to the earth like they were full of explosives.
So, in 6.5 seconds, lost forever were thousands of SEC case files on corporate fraud, including those relating to the notorious activities of giants WorldCom and Enron. A few indictments for stock fraud, But what of the $70 billion California electricity swindle? It disappeared.
They thought nobody noticed the news report that they did about the bombs planted on the George Washington Bridge. 4 non-Arabs arrested during the emergency, and then it disappeared from the news permanently. They dubbed the tape of Osama, and they said it was proof. Jealous of our freedom, I can't believe you bought that excuse. Rocking a motherfucking flag don't make you a hero. Word to ground zero, the devil crept into heaven. God overslept on the 7th. The new world order was born on September 11th. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song. And the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul.
Fortunatamente per tutti, la situazione di stallo si sbloccò quando un imprenditore di nome Larry Silverstein, che era già proprietario dell'edificio 7, si offrì per acquistare un leasing di 99 anni sulle Torri Gemelle.
76 years old, and look at him go. He walks fast, talks fast, and is always selling.
Silverstein sembrava avere molta fretta di concludere l'affare. Pur essendo finito in ospedale per un incidente d'auto, chiese ai medici di sospendere la somministrazione di morfina per chiudere al più presto le trattative.
So I told the doctor, I said, kill the morphine, and I got to get my people in here, because you can't think with morphine. So they let the morphine run down. The pain was terrible, but I brought everybody together, and that's when we framed our best and final bid.
Il 24 luglio 2001, Larry Silverstein festeggiò l'acquisto delle Torri Gemelle con una pubblica cerimonia.
Silverstein signed the lease on the World Trade Center just 6 weeks before 9/11.
Per prima cosa, Silverstein stipulò una polizza assicurativa di 3,2 miliardi di dollari che coprisse anche l'eventuale distruzione completa delle Torri Gemelle. Dopodiché tornò regolarmente a lavorare, presentandosi ogni mattino nel suo nuovo ufficio alla Torre Nord.
And so my mornings were spent at the Trade Center, and then by noon I was back uptown.
Ma l'11 di settembre, per sua fortuna, Silverstein non andò a lavorare. Nonostante avesse programmato un incontro d'affari alle Torri Gemelle, la moglie insistette perché lui andasse invece dal dermatologo.
The morning of September 11th, Silverstein was scheduled to have breakfast at the restaurant at the top of the North Tower. He canceled at the last minute at the insistence of his wife, Clara, who wanted him to go see his dermatologist.
That particular morning, my wife, God bless her, had made an appointment for me at the doctor. And I said, okay, yes, dear, I'll go.
Everyone who was in that restaurant that morning perished.
And then, just minutes later, received a telephone call to turn on a television set and witnessed this horrendous circumstance.
E così, alla sera dell'11 settembre, Silverstein si ritrovò in mano circa 1 milione di metri quadrati di spazio per uffici da ricostruire ex novo su uno dei terreni più redditizi e prestigiosi nel mondo. E poiché gli attentati terroristici erano stati 2 eventi separati, sostenne Silverstein, le assicurazioni avrebbero dovuto pagargli 7 miliardi di dollari per ricostruire quelle che lui ha sempre chiamato le sue 3 torri.
I will spend $7 billion on my 3 towers.
Alla fine fu raggiunto un accordo per 4 miliardi e mezzo di dollari, che era comunque un terzo in più del valore inizialmente assicurato da Silverstein. E siccome l'11 di settembre, in seguito agli attentati, era crollato anche l'edificio 7, Silverstein ha incassato altri 800 milioni di dollari dall'assicurazione per ricostruire un edificio che inizialmente era costato 400 milioni.
It's a much more beautiful building. It's a glass facade, allows the light to come into the space. The views on 4 sides are phenomenal. And the space looks magnificent.
Nel frattempo, tutto l'amianto delle Torri Gemelle è stato respirato dai cittadini di Manhattan e soprattutto dai soccorritori e volontari che hanno lavorato per mesi alla rimozione delle macerie e che oggi stanno morendo a centinaia, falciati dal mesotelioma e da altre malattie respiratorie.
Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. And just so conservatives don't take it to heart, I don't think Bush did it, cause he isn't that smart. He's just a stupid puppet taking orders on his cell phone from the same people that sabotaged Senator Wellstone. The military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the Wolfowitz doctrine. And as a matter of fact, Rumsfeld, now that I think back, without 9/11, you couldn't have a war in Iraq or a defense budget of world conquest proportions, kill freedom of speech and revoke the right to abortion, tax cut extortion, a blessing to the wealthy and wicked. But you still have to answer to the Armageddon you scripted. And Dick Cheney, you fucking leech, tell him your plans about building your pipelines through Afghanistan, and how Israeli troops train the Taliban in Pakistan. You might have some house niggas fooled, but I understand colonialism is sponsored by corporations. That's why Halliburton gets paid to rebuild nations. Tell me the truth, I don't scare into paralysis. I know the CIA saw Bin Laden on dialysis in '98 when he was top 10 for the FBI. Government ties is really why the government lies. Read it yourself instead of asking the government why, cause then the cause of death, the cause the propaganda to die.
He is scheduled for 60 Minutes next. He's going on French, British, Italian, Japanese television. People everywhere are starting to listen to him. It's embarrassing.